Right, I'm going to take the head off and have a look in the cylinder bore and just see if it's picked up. Normally on oil starvation, the top end of the engine is the first thing to suffer. So if I take the cylinder head off and have a look down the bore, then we'll see. See if there's any scoring down the bore. See if it's got hot, pinched, something like that. I will take okay, so it's rocking, so shouldn't really be any pressure on them. I mean, really, if there's a massive amount of swarf in the engine, for me the engine's done, really. I suppose you could clean it out, but you've got to get in every single oil gallery and make sure it's perfectly clean, spotless. Because if it isn't, you could you've only got to get one little bit of swarf. Get lodged somewhere, and it's game over again. So I'm not keen on rebuilding engines with swarf in them, or that have had swarf in them. But we'll see how this project goes. I mean, the rocker shafts, they don't look too bad. They're still hardening, hard surface on that, and that's not broke up. On the inside, it does look okay. So same again with the inlet. It looks okay. So we're probably looking at either a bearing shell, or maybe the oil pump. Maybe the oil pump's broke up inside. Push rods don't look too bad. The hard surface is still intact. So the head's now loose. I've just slackened the bolts off on camera, off camera. Never worked on one of these single cylinder Royal Enfield engines before. I'm more used to car engines, truck engines. So these are quite refreshing. If I just put that down. Okay. The cylinder head doesn't look too bad. So what we can do is take the barrel off. Have a look inside. Have a look inside the barrel actually. See if there's any score marks. Okay. I'm pretty sure barrels lift out of the casing. Let's get tiny. Okay, we'll pull the cylinder sleeve out. Give it a quick inspection. Doesn't look too bad. There's a. I'll bring you over to the bench in a minute, and we can have a look. Doesn't seem to be any play in the little end or big end. Here's a little bit of, you can see on the video, it's obviously got hot and just picked up on the piston slightly. You can see, oh, you can see that. Maybe I'll show you on the bench in a sec. So as you can see, it's a slight, well, I mean it has picked up on that side, and a tiny bit on that side. It's not the worst I've ever seen. That's for the bore. It's got a few marks. Looks like it's got a like a rust mark on that. So it may have been sitting a while at some point. Cylinder head looks fine. Valves look okay. So I'm guessing the swerve is bottom end. So probably the next video I make, I'm going to end up splitting the case. Well, I've got to split it anyway because I've got to get everything out of it. But so far the top end doesn't look too bad, apart from the piston, but I think that's just because it's got warm, because there's been no oil thrown about. Yeah, you can see, and the better in the light. You can see now, yeah. You can see, yeah, it's sort of picked up on the. It's got hot. Picked up on the front of the cylinder. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world. That isn't. but I need to find out where this swarf is. Let's try and get the side cover off, just to try and find the origin of this bloody swarf. What have we got? What have we got there? Let's see if we can just... I mean, it's dirty on that side, but oh yes, bits and bobs. Bits and bobs. But yeah, nothing's sticking out at the minute, so we'll have to split the case, definitely. But that's both side covers off. I think what I will do is I'll take the clutch off and go from there. And see if we can find anything. So far, all the bearing surfaces seem fine, so it's making me believe that maybe the bottom end, the crank, is the culprit of the swarf, but we'll get to that. There's lots of debris in there, but a lot of it isn't metal. A lot of it is just crap. But saying that the engine's only done 6,000 miles, it's not adding up at all. It's not adding up. Capital. Yeah, we'll take a few bits off and then I'm going to end up splitting the case, but I think that'll do for today. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Right, this is the tie it up video. So I've stripped. I didn't film the majority of it just because it was laborious, and there was obviously a lot of swarf in the bottom of the engine, obviously because that's where it's going to sit. But looking at everything else, I can't really see where the swarf has appeared from. Now, this engine was really sort of grubby inside, almost like a silt. Whether you can see, no, maybe not. So it's quite silty, like sediment at the bottom. And now I'm second guessing myself and thinking, well, is that swarf you know, acceptable in one of these engines? The sort of trade that I work in, that you know, you get a bit of swarf and it requires a replacement engine. But at the moment I can't see any bearings or shells or anything that would say that this is what has happened. So I'm babbling on. I need to remove the exciter, stator, whatever you want to call it. I need to borrow a puller, so I'm going to take a puller. I mean, even the camshafts, I don't know whether you can see, even the camshaft lobes, both of them, there's no damage to them. What I need to do is I need to take the oil pump off. So this has got to come off. So I've got to fully strip the engine. So this is coming off. I'm going to strip the oil pump after. I'm going to take the guide plate off. I'm going to check the camshafts. But obviously I'm going to need to pull this off with a puller. And then I don't really know. I mean, I could get a piston and a bore for about 170 quid, and then obviously you got to get all the gaskets. But I don't know whether to build it back up or look for a new engine. I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't really got the funding for a new engine. There's not much left in the pot. So yeah, this is that's the end of that. So I need to take that off, and then I'll do another video of inspecting all the oil pump and the camshafts and whatever, and the bearings. And then once that's off, I can take the crankshaft out and have a good look at the crankshaft. So that's the next plan. Okay, cheers.